it's always good to promote our characters and other people's comics and all that, the comic industry. But when you can actually, get the character tied into, say, like a soda, like Mountain Dew. I mean, I'm sure those were given out, everywhere to people who maybe, obviously, not just comic shops, but maybe they gave them out at concerts and whatever. So, what a great way to get your character from the comic world in front of, a pretty big mainstream audience. So, that's wonderful.
It was really neat because Pepsi also did a promotion with that, making posters with that as well.
Wow.
And as well as for the CDs and the stickers too. But they also had me doing signing of the posters that had the Gato Negro on it.
Wow.
At the Teen Club in South Texas. And they did like a Mountain Dew promotion tour down in various cities in South Texas, like McAllen, San Antonio, and Corpus Christi. And they provided, all the travel arrangements for me to do that and sign the posters. And I also sold comic books with that along the way. That helped a lot.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's a dream gig. I mean,
oh gosh, it was awesome.
Yeah, very cool. I love one day to do an El Muerto Dr. Pepper crossover. So I think that's my fave. No, wonderful. You alluded we talked a little bit about Comic Cons, and then, when you met me there. So I remember that one, for us in the mid-90s, mid-90s, 98, around there, that's when I first published. You were already publishing, Carlos. Yeah, there was a whole little vibe, I remember, in the small press area where guys like yourself would be sitting next to Carlos Saldana, who does Burrito. There was this other gentleman, Old Man Joe, they called him. He had his comics. Raphael started Sonambulo. It was really a fun, exciting time, especially for me starting, like, to have this brotherhood with these other Mexican-American comic book cartoonists. That was a really special time.
Oh, that was great. Those were the great times right there.
The good old days.
And it didn't stop at 6 o'clock back then. It just continued on.
That's when it really started, man. But we can't tell the kids and the wives and the girlfriends about all that stuff. No, just kidding.
No.
Just kidding, folks. It was all fun. Hey, one of the things that came out of all this, fellowship was something you co-founded. Pacas. Can you tell us about Pacas?
Pacas started back in 95, I believe.
Wow.
And it started off with myself and Carlos Saldana, Old Man Joe, as you call it, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
Who had his comic book creation called The Chosen. And Fernando Rodriguez, Aztec of the City.
Fernando.
Yeah, you remember Fernando?
Yeah.
He's the one. By the way, City of San Jose.
By the way, he's the one who coined the name Old Man Joe. So hopefully,
okay.
Mr. Martinez won't get mad at me. That was
And that's just for the record, right?
Just for the record, but it's all good. Yeah, PACA stands for, just so the listeners know, Professional Amigo Cartoon Art Society. Did I get that right?
The Comic Art Society, PACA.
Very
which
cool.
in Spanish means a bundle of good.
Wonderful. Sure.
Yeah, they came out there. We all of the guys, just kind of co-founded it at the same time. Trying, and use it as a small organization of Latino publishers trying to network and help out one another. And by 97, we had at that time 55 plus members.
Wow.
It grew very, very rapidly. And through the interest of some other creators or in Mexico City and Spain.
Oh, that's wonderful. Very international at that point, yeah.
Yes. And to me, in my heart, it's still there. Still there. Though, there's some that went around their own ways. And but I feel that PACA is still there among us. It will, like the comic book industry, will come back with the dead.
Absolutely. I'm all about stuff coming back from the dead, believe me.
You're all about that, aren't you?
Yeah. I think my whole comic career is based on that one tiny little principle. But
well, I still get my daily dose from the dead from here.
I like that was a nice phrase you coined years ago. My daily dose of the dead.
Yeah.
Well, podcasts. Yeah, believe me, I'm all up for reigniting podcasts, especially now, Richard. I mean, internet, boom, everybody has access to one another, and you can definitely use it to promote and to spread the word that way. So let's set the seeds for that comeback.
Let's do it, man. I'll bring the soil. Some people bring the seeds, and let's start planting.
There we go. Very cool. I was going to say really quick, I got an email before the show from a mutual fan of ours. Wonderful, wonderful guy. Lee.
Lee.
Lee is awesome, man.
The guy is great.
He told me, he emailed me, he's looking forward to the show today. He told me to say hello to you.
Hey, Lee.
Lee, you're
listening.
You better be listening, Lee. We're counting on you. But yeah. Hello to Lee from Gato and Alberto. He wanted to ask, he politely asked any information you can share about the El Gato movie, any El Gato movie news, if you could share.
Oh, gosh.
I know it's always...
For what I know, if you know that, from what I gathered today, the writers are almost going to end their strike. So this is where we go. I'll just put all this in a nutshell right now. There is talk about the El Gato Negro movie, but nothing is really set in stone. Only that a movie company here in Dallas has been interested in it, and they want me to be involved in it from the beginning to the end. But I'm writing this at this talk right now. I am writing the screenplay.
Very cool.
Looking forward to it, and they were going to pair me up with the writer from Hollywood to treat me in it. Want this movie to be involved with me 100% from the beginning to the end, and they want to make sure this movie is all Richard Dominguez.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, that is the only way to do it. So, all the best on that. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So, that's where we are right now. And I've got one of the best agents in this industry. I get all that.
Yeah, that's great. So, hopefully everything continues. Again, like I said, it's early right now when it's in the talking stages. So, there's a whole huge road ahead, but keep that artistic, creative influence in there, and maybe one day we'll all be sitting around watching El Gato Negro on the big screen. Cool.
And like you mentioned earlier, on this Super Tuesday on this night, it's a superhero.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all super to me, man.
I wanted to do a shout out to somebody.
Oh, sure. Please do.
To a friend of mine out in Chicago. His name by the name of Pedro Tovar, who is right now going through some chemo. Right now, he's one of the biggest fans out there. And there's a story behind that too, because when the issue of El Gato Negro Nocturnal Warrior came out back in 2005. He emailed me to let me know that he got it. He had to fight a blizzard snowstorm in order to go get it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there were some stories behind that. He said he got his 4x4 and battled the snowstorm and got his issue. He said that it was worth the fight, the snow. And that's like I said, that's the only kind of reward I like to hear.
Right.
And people go through great extent trying to get your book.
Oh, that's really great. Yeah, sometimes we go through a hard time just